Inside Namjoon's brain. Ooh. I like this guy's energy. This man's brain is on another level. See, there's a lot going on here already. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in again. So today we're back with another music video reaction and we're going to be taking a look at Lost by RM. Now, I am a huge fan of RM's music. He is my bias in BTS, so I could say I'm a little biased. But the thing I love about his music is that he's very introspective and philosophical, and he's usually exploring these very deep personal feelings of his and how that relates to him and his identity as this world famous pop star. And so I watched the previous music video come back to me, and again it seemed to be like really leaning heavily into that idea of how he is perceived and how he is observed, and also kind of like who he is as a person. So yeah, I wanted to check this one out because it seems to be the follow-up to that music video. So yeah, I'm excited to see how those themes from the previous music video carry over into this one and any new revelations that might come from that. But yeah, let's find out, shall we? Okay, let's do this. Inside Namjoon's brain. Ooh. Oh my god, is this claymation? Oh, that's so cute. The Lost Show starring RM. Okay. Giving like 80s sitcom vibe.
Good evening. 좋은 저녁이에요.
Presenting his new solo single.
Lost.
Lost. What is written on those cups?
저는 이 노래를 너무 좋아요.
그는 오늘 밤
안에
우리 위해
남준.
공연해요.
Huh, interesting.
Performing for us tonight.
Give it up for RM.
I like this guy's energy. Ooh. Oh, there's two of him. There's so many of him. I'm living for this. Okay. I like the vibe of this. Not the Dora haircut. Okay. But he seems to see himself in many different places. So what's he thinking? Ooh. They're all RM. Interesting. I'm really liking this music. Interesting. These are some very interesting visuals. Why are they all sideways like that? See, there's a lot going on here already, and I can't quite piece everything together. But the fact that there's so many people with the name tag RM is kind of him saying that like anybody could be in his position, but he is himself just a person. Like he is still Namjoon, but he is RM. And there are other RMs who look nothing like him. There are other people. Interesting. He's always like examining his own like position within, you know, the kind of music industry and who he is as a person and how those two personas kind of collide and where they diverge from each other. This man's brain is on another level. Oh, the cartoony eyes. Oh, and now they can't keep up on this kind of like spinning wheel. Interesting. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm not saying a lot. I'm trying to make sense of everything that's happening. Oh, man was thirsty. What a... Okay. So it seems like all of these characters are exploring this, you know, Namjoon's brain, which is what they showed in the beginning. And he's kind of saying like how he's lost in his own mind. And perhaps all these other characters are like other facets of his persona. Like, you know how people are always saying like you can be multiple people wrapped in one? Because like people have different personalities when they're with different people. I don't know, what are they doing? Are they like escaping?
That was.
Incredible.
Oh, so that was all happening in his imagination. He was stuck in his own head during the performance. Interesting. There's so many layers to this. And I still haven't quite figured them all out, but... Oh wait, this is like the shot from the beginning.
I got temptation. I got temptation.
Oh, look at the little mini RM figures. They're so cute. They kind of remind me of like the Shaun the Sheep animation. Like those films. They've got that same kind of like artistic quality. Right place, wrong person. God, NAMJOON is a genius. There is so much going on in here that I feel like it's gonna take me ages to like analyze all of it. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it again, try to make sense of at least some of it, and then we'll be back to talk about it. Yeah, okay, peace. So I went back, I rewatched it a couple times, and again, with RM's music, there are always so many layers to it. From watching it just a couple times, I doubt I'll be able to like get through all of the layers, but basically this music video is about him kind of getting lost in his head and lost in all of these like concepts about who he is as a person, who RM is, the idol. At least that's how I interpret it. And the music video has this very kind of like cheeky, kind of absurdist comedic element to it, which I think is NAMJOON's way of treating this as if it were unserious. Like trying to give it a lighter tone than perhaps some of his other works, which are usually a lot more melancholic. So yeah, it just... Okay, I'm gonna try to break it down. So initially we see the kind of claymation NAMJOON in the maze with the little sticker on his head that said inside NAMJOON's brain. And then we're introduced to the kind of TV show hosts. And the show is called The Lost Show, starring RM. So it's possible that all of this is happening inside of his head to begin with. But yeah, then RM starts his performance and he starts seeing his faces in these other characters like the camera operator and the TV show host. And then from there, we jump to him in the elevator with the 4 other RMs. And from that point on, we are inside the maze that is NAMJOON's brain. And these 4 RMs are trying to find the exit. And he's kind of trying to find his way back to reality, I guess. And like inside his brain, it looks like an office building, which probably alludes to the fact that NAMJOON is constantly thinking about work, and this is something that they've also explored in the past, not just NAMJOON, but BTS themselves. That was a very big theme in Disease. It was something that all of them kind of spoke to. So I think that's kind of why they set it in this kind of like office space. But yeah, it's very messy, it's very chaotic. All of these other RMs have their own kind of like distinct personalities. And so again, I think that kind of symbolizes that these are all different facets of his personality, of who NAMJOON is as a person, but they all wear the label RM because he is an idol, and that's his stage name. That's how people recognize him across the globe. So I kind of like, even within his own mind, he can't escape that label. But yeah, so then they're working their way through the maze, and at the end they find an exit through the vents, and it takes him back to the TV show set, and he comes face to face with like these TV show hosts, but then it like cuts back to the performance, and at that point the performance had already finished, so we're made to think that this was all like inside of his head, inside of his imagination. Yeah, again, it's very kind of introspective and pensive and very thought-provoking on what it means to be a person and also an idol at the same time. And again, we come back to that theme of, you know, personas and how to reconcile who you are as an individual and how you project certain aspects of that to the rest of the world through your persona. And because Namjoon is very introspective, he's always kind of tried to reconcile with the fact that he is both Namjoon and RM, and that takes up a huge space in the work that he creates. It's a recurring theme in his work. And while in some of his previous works he seemed a little conflicted about how to reconcile those, this one just feels more laid back about the fact that this is just kind of the reality of it. Like, I am RM, I am Namjoon. I got lost in my head sometimes about it. And it's kind of absurdist because I don't know that many other people think about the concept of reconciling who you are as a person with your persona as much as Namjoon does. So yeah, it's kind of like he's poking fun at his own reflection on and how often he reflects on that. But at the same time, he's still trying to make the statement of how these two facets of him can still be very different and coexist. And yeah, somehow all that ties into like his perception as an idol and the perception of his persona as well. But we're not going to get into that because I feel like I'm going to lose it if I try to find where those two ideas connect. Because like I said, it's a lot. Namjoon's work is always very deep and has a lot of meaning. And he's always surrounding himself with other artists that kind of understand the work that he's trying to create. And whoever directed this music video and whoever directed Come Back to Me, I'm sure all of those people kind of understand the vision of what Namjoon is trying to say here and present it to us in a way that's thought-provoking and comical, interesting, and just so layered. And so yeah, I think Namjoon is an incredible artist and he knows how to bring in people who are at the same level as him. Yeah, no, this music video is great. The song is also really catchy and fun. It's got kind of like a bouncier, kind of lighter tone to it, which I think is fun and I think really kind of adds to the comedy in this music video. It's subtle, but it's there. So yeah, I feel like I'm just running out of things to say. All I can offer at this point is just praise, because this is the kind of stuff that I love to just kind of like get my hands in and try to figure it out. But in the context of making a reaction video, it's kind of hard to really get into that, especially when it's your first time watching it. Maybe one day I'll do an analysis of all of the music videos and how they all fit together and the major themes that are coming out of it and what Namjoon is trying to communicate. So if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments, because yeah, right now all I can really offer is kind of the surface level, the basics, because I'm still processing. But yeah, we love the song, we love the music video, we love Namjoon, and we're gonna go stream shit out of this music video and the rest of the album, which also dropped a few days ago, and just soak it all in. Okay, I'm gonna end it there because otherwise this video is gonna be way too long. All right, see you in the next one. Well, that was the video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and for staying till the very end. Honestly, my brain is tired from trying to figure out all of the messages and themes and underlying currents of this music video. There's just so much to explore here, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be trying to put it all together in my mind for a while. But that's one of the things I love about Namjoon and his work. Like, you can't just watch it once and understand it all. Sometimes it takes a while and it takes effort, but it makes you think, and that's always good. It's always good when art makes you think. I think personally that is the entire purpose of art, to make you think. And we love Namjoon for that. He's a true artist. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I'd love to know what you thought of the music video, what you think of the song, or just what you think of the entire album in general. Any thoughts you have, please leave those down below in the comments for me. And if you have any other music videos you think I should react to, please leave those down below in the comments as well, and I will do my best to get to them. But yeah, that's it for me. So don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button because it helps me out a lot. And I'll see you very soon with some more new content. Peace out.
10 lies. I've never been a club before. I